Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the BYU Cougars taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready. Here comes the offense on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, man, way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw, it's Rasmussen. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs, using his legs to buy some time. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got his man downfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Rasmussen. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Finds his big tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Now, 4th down.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Tackled after picking up the first down. So right at the midfield stripe, never really a thought about punting. Thought they might try to make them jump, but they pick up the first down.
I think a lot of it speaks to the experience they have up front and in the backfield. Just knowing these guys have been in these sorts of situations before in big games, and they can go out, handle the pressure, and go execute and pick up the first.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to pass. It's Rasmussen. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out.
And he runs a quick out. This is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Back to the air one more time. Caught near the sticks. It's Best. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And now on second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Grab near the marker. It's best. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his direction.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Never a down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Fires to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time. Just looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass.
He unleashes a long one. Brings it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. To the air, it's Rasmussen. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and short, the power run here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Got his man quickly. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. He'll pull it on the read. Dances away from 1. Oh, they knock it free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.